We are Crew 1, and this week our project name was In Your Face. We were part of a double crew and were tasked with working on a brand new addition for a wonderful family. Our crew consisted of group leaders, Trom and Derek, and our youth, Jack, Ava, Ella, and Noah. We spent the first 3 days installing insulation into the walls and ceiling of the new addition. Even though we were decked out in long sleeves, masks, gloves, and safety glasses, our crew stayed so positive, and we couldn't be more proud of the work we accomplished.
On Thursday, we were so excited to be maskless and in short sleeves because our insulation was clearly working. We started measuring and putting up drywall on the ceiling. This presented some challenges, but was a great shoulder workout nonetheless. On Friday, we continued to put up drywall in 2 of the bedrooms. We had the opportunity to work in conjunction with our homeowner and his father. They were so willing to share their knowledge with us and taught us so many neat little tricks that we will carry with us into next summer. Over the week, we got the chance to learn about our family's story and even got to hang out with them for the 4th of July for fireworks. We are so grateful to have met them and played a part in making their home warmer, safer, and drier.
Hi, we are crew number 2, known as In Your Face 2. Our leaders are Larry and Katie. Our youth are Luke, Gracie, Riley, and Sean. We worked on the double site with Nicole and Derek's crew.
We worked on a home in Mountain City, Tennessee for a wonderful family with 2 young girls. The task at hand was installing exterior siding. We worked relentlessly through the heat, powered by teamwork and music. By the end of the week, we were able to complete siding on 2 sides of the house, even after a few bumps in the road.
On the worksite, our favorite memory was playing wiffle ball with all the children after finishing our job. We were able to see our progress as well as the people who would benefit from it.
We will miss the car rides the most because of our daily change of music genres to pump us up, reflect, and belt out lyrics to get prepared for the day in front of us. The music notes also aided some stress that came up on the windy roads of the Snake.
We had 1 returner and 3 newcomers on our crew. Despite not knowing each other beforehand, we were able to form bonds that will last years to come. This will be a trip we will definitely never forget.
We were Crew 3 named Sergeant Pepper. Our advisors were Jen, Laura, and Corey, and our youth were Kyla, Austin, Nolan, and Aubrey. On Monday, we arrived to the beautiful site of our homeowner. We arrived to a well-laid foundation and worked as a team and completed a back deck with a set of stairs in order for our homeowner to have 2 safe entrances and exits.
By the 3rd day, we completed the railing and spindles with guidance from our advisors. Our homeowner and her family were very appreciative of the brand new deck we finished in time for the 4th of July. The homeowner was always offering us sweet treats such as popsicles to show her gratitude and to keep us motivated while working during the day. She even gave us a bag of apples to feed her 2 cows, despite the fact that one of her cows, Bluebell, ate most of them.
During just the first 3 days of our week of work, we all felt the overall accomplishment of finishing a large project while working as a team and learning new skills along the way. We then moved on to helping another crew finish a retaining wall. It was a great experience to meet up with friends and work together as a larger team to finish a difficult project while helping to mix bags of concrete and dig dirt in order to finish the wall. We are also proud and grateful of the experience, and we are all happy to be able to positively affect the lives of the families whose homes we worked on. We learned so much from the new experiences and now know what we are capable of because of Friends of Appalachia.
Our crew name is Klondike, consisting of advisors Paul and Wynn, and youth members Justin, Logan, Katie, and Timmy. Our homeowners' names were Otis and Tanya. We came together to put up a new roof and support a quarter of their house of sturdy 4x4 beams, aiming to make their home warmer, safer, and drier. The journey wasn't easy. We faced challenges at every turn, from the intense summer heat to the unexpected torrential downpour on our final day. But with resilience and a helping hand from another crew, we persevered.
Our efforts were not just about the physical work. Otis and Tanya's warmth and gratitude fueled our spirits. They cooked us a big celebratory meal for the 4th of July, which was just a glimpse of how kind and willing they were to help us serve. On our last day, we experienced a unique treat, meeting their cows and bulls. It was a fitting end to a week filled with hard work, challenges, and heartfelt connections. We were all grateful for the opportunity to come together as a team to help Otis and Tanya and to make a tangible impact. This week taught us the power of community, perseverance, and the difference we can make when we work together. This week will remain in our hearts as a testament to what we can achieve together.
This is Klondike Crew signing off.
Hi, we are Crew 5, aka Mutton Button or Greasy Buttons to some. We consisted of advisors Haley and Avery, along with youths Justin, Rithik, Ben, Kaylee, and Ryan. Our homeowners were Mike and Kim, who embodied kindness and love with their every movement. We were honored enough to put railings on their new deck, clean up the existing house's rafters, and put all rafters needed to roof their new porch, and even started the OSB installation to finish their porch roof.
Each day we were greeted with a smile, a hug, and the question of, how can I help, or what do you guys need? Mike had an endless supply of tools from his magical toolbox that had everything you could think of and more, as well as so much knowledge of construction and stories about his life, not to mention his willingness to help at any point on the work site. Kim had endless hugs, ice pops, watermelon, pickles, and even an endless supply of raspberries in their garden, which we shared with their 6 chickens each day.
Yes, we were able to help Mike and Kim with their porch, but what is important is the impact that they have had on us without even knowing it. We are leaving this week with lifelong memories, new friendship, love, lots of laughs, and a heart tie all the way to Mountain City, Tennessee.
We are Crew 6, and our group name was Ticklemore. Our advisors are John and Risa, and their youths are Clara, Nick, Angie, Aggie, and Rohan. Our project this week was to finish flooring in the kitchen and replace the banjoist. However, when we got to the worksite, we realized that we couldn't access the banjoist without digging a trench around the side of the house. So we built a retaining wall around the house to be able to access the side of the house and prevent water from reaching the house and rotting the foundation.
It was really challenging to dig for hours in the sun and heat, but it was very rewarding to see the finished wall and know that this will improve their home. One thing that really motivated us was their family and their welcoming and kind nature. There was a 6-year-old girl, Macy, who loved playing with us, putting makeup on the girls, and Nick, helping Risa lay the flooring, and even shovel a little bit. She brought us lots of snacks and juice boxes too. They also had a dog named Lady who was so sweet and playful.
The last couple of days we were joined by the group Sgt. Pepper, who were a huge help with finishing digging the trench and building the retaining wall. Overall, this week taught us about resilience and how hard work pays off. To see our homeowner's compassion and selflessness with how she took in her 5 grandchildren, despite going through chemo, was truly inspiring. We will walk away with pride in our accomplishments, knowing this wall will last for 50 years, according to John.
This past summer, our crew served in Shady Valley, Tennessee for the worksite a cappella. Our advisors included Pablo Sevilla and MJ Goncalves, and our youth were Timmy Keene, Johnny Icarino, Reese McKinney, a.k.a. Reese's Pieces, Mike Scalise, and Alex Cotto. We were tasked with finishing the remodeling project of a bathroom, as well as a full construction of a small porch and ramp off of a side door. These projects allowed for our homeowner Jack to experience warmer, safer, and drier conditions for the future. We faced adversity and setback throughout the week, but trusted within one another to complete the tasks at hand.
The camaraderie this crew showed was inspiring and encouraging as every individual did their part, which truly showed at the end of the week when we were able to complete the projects. Our hard work was also accompanied by comedic lunch breaks, which was just Mike rapping, and lots of dance and karaoke sessions. Honorable mention for Love Story by Taylor Swift. This trip was able to be so special because of the people in this crew and the love we had for one another.
We are Crew 8, or better known as Team Italia or Cork. We were made up of youth Abby, Anna, Brody, and Matt, and advisors Chris and Maggie. Our honorary member was, of course, Floater Kyle.
This week we learned and experienced more than we could have ever thought possible. Our homeowner was a wonderful man named Raymond who constantly expressed his appreciation and love for Appalachia's service project. He started every day on the worksite with a prayer and kept us entertained throughout the day with vibrant stories of his past.
Our work consisted of installing siding, J-channel, flashing, starter strips, and P-channel. Additionally, we got to witness Raymond's home finally receive electricity after living without it since moving into his home.
Our crew was made up of hard workers and bright-minded individuals. Together, we were able to make inside jokes, play games, and converse naturally every day, all while connecting with the community of Shady Valley.
One of our proudest crew moments was when our own member, Anna, came up with the brilliant idea of contacting local nurseries for a donation. With her help, our crew and every crew within FOA was able to donate 2 blueberry bushes. Raymond, an avid gardener, was so excited about this gift that he immediately planted them and looked up how to properly care for them.
On our last day with Raymond, we had a heartfelt conversation about hope and faith. He mentioned how close he was to losing hope that his situation would improve, and he told us that when he got a call from ASP, he felt as if his prayers were answered. He told us to always look for the light at the end of the tunnel, and going forward, we will try to honor that spirit and determination.
We could not have asked for a more perfect week and homeowner. Shady Valley taught us that kindness, compassion, and laughter are all around us.
Hi, we are Crew 9, otherwise known as Timberdoodle. Our advisors were Adam and Julia. Our youth were Bella, Nate, Zach, and Anusha. This week, our project was to repair a bathroom for our sweet elderly homeowner, Esther. She lived in Mountain City, Tennessee, which was a 25-minute drive every day. We drove from our center to our worksite down a windy road called the Snake, which has over 200 turns, and we witnessed a bear sighting.
When we arrived, the drywall was just put up by the week working before us. Our work consisted of taping, mudding, and sanding cracks in the walls, as well as finishing the plumbing in the house. Despite the repetitive work and dust everywhere from all the sanding, we were able to have a fun time. We danced around to music and got to know each other much better than we did before our work started.
Even though some days felt slower than others, by the end of the week we were able to add paint onto our walls, install a shower, and put up more drywall.
Each day, we got to come back to the center and tell our friends about our work day, and everyone such had different experiences. In the end, we were grateful that we got to fix up a part of Esther's home that she had lived in since she was 10 years old.
I wake up in the morning in this great blue state. Golden fingers caress my face. Slips through the window on a silky breeze. A dreamer's line to plant some seeds. She's my believer, healing all my doubts. A lighted mirror, reflecting out every true potential. A bedrock belief, an elaborate plot to set this bird free. From every element of space, every color that's attached, she paints pictures blue and green, and I release them to the sea. For the ancient memories, just as fleeting as a breeze, she paints pictures blue and green, and I release them to the sea. How we lay in the sunset, white cotton June, her body sings, and I join the tune. All the sirens calling, the crows leave their trees, but a peace pervades us, and the dreamers dream. From every element of space, every color that's attached, she paints pictures blue and green, and I release them to the sea. For the ancient memories, just as fleeting as a breeze,